Consul General Denmark in Lagos, Mr. James Ventura, and of course, other international figures like Mission Director in Spain, Mrs. Melissa Jones. And of course, we have the Chairman of the Investment and some international well-recognized bodies and institutions here for the 5th Lagos International Water Conference 2024. The theme of the conference has done so much to review and take experts, suggestions, and deliberations of new ideas for water and sanitation. To give us a proper perspective of what we are here to do and for this year's conference, let me invite the executive. Please put your hands together for us.
As we convene for this significant event, we are united by a shared commitment to improving the lives of millions through sustainable water and sanitation solutions. Our theme for this year's conference, Financing Water and Sanitation for a Greater Lagos, underscores the critical importance of securing adequate financial resources to support and enhance water and sanitation infrastructure in a rapidly growing city. Over the next 2 days, instrumental in making LIWAC a premier event for addressing water and sanitation challenges in Nigeria and beyond. The outcomes have been pivotal in driving the progress and resilience that we seek. Today, we have the Honorable Minister of Water Resources in our midst, and we have international visitors from the Philippines, from US, from India, from Lisbon, from Kenya, from US, coming to talk about water and sanitation in Lagos. It shows growth and the global perspective that the conference has assumed over the years. We welcome and acknowledge the invaluable contributions and partnerships of all stakeholders and participants to this yearly event. Your support and collaboration are vital to the success of our endeavors. As we reflect on our journey from 2020 to 2023, it is evident that we have made significant strides in addressing water and sanitation challenges in Lagos. LIWAC 2020 focused on strengthening governance, the regulatory imperative. In 2021, we focused on advocating for adequate budgetary provisions for the wash sector, institutional strengthening, and promoting the involvement of the private sector as key strategies. In LIWAC 20, the Lagos water policy improved operational efficiency, both for the service providers for water supply and wastewater. LIWAC 2023 highlighted the urgent need to develop a sanitation master plan, strengthen fecal sludge management, enhance community engagement, and again, operational efficiency and infrastructural renewal for service providers to eventually enhance service delivery. It is also noteworthy to mention that over the last 5 editions, Mr. Govt has been present. In setting new benchmarks for progress, our specific objectives include developing innovative financing models to achieve sustainable water and sanitation solutions in Lagos, create an atmosphere that would work for WASH, and that includes private service providers, as well as harnessing local private investment through targeted public-private partnership models and fostering collaboration and partnerships to ensure effective implementation of these strategies. We are honored to have an array of distinguished speakers who have made significant contributions to the wash sector from across the world. Their insights will be invaluable as we explore new pathways for financing and implementing sustainable solutions. Today, our keynote presentations have been thoughtfully curated to provide insights from diverse corners of the globe, highlighting both the challenges and successes that can inspire and guide the strategies we may adopt in Lagos. These presentations are not merely informative, but are also pivotal to understanding and leveraging the experiences of other regions in transforming watch services. The first keynote would explore the transformative journey of Metro Manila, a mega city that has faced immense challenges in its watch sector with future water supply and sanitation systems, as well as highlighting innovative partnerships, models and investment opportunities that can accelerate the achievement of our water and sanitation goals. The expected outcomes from all of these sessions at this conference are actionable strategies that will contribute to the broader goals of washing Lagos and indeed the water sector. In conclusion, and on behalf of the Lagos State Government through the Lagos State Water Regulatory Commission and riding on the Claims Plus agenda of this administration, our commitment to improving access and funding to the water sector through collaborative efforts remains absolute. We can achieve the goals we set for ourselves and ensure a better and healthier future for all nations. Welcome to Lagos and welcome to the Lagos International Water.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I would like to crave the indulgence of Mr. Governor, the Honorable Minister, and our distinguished guest that will have some alterations to our program. We would like to bring forward some of the things to be done. And right now, I would like to invite the Honorable Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Barrister Tuku Wahab, for his opening remarks and setting the tone for the conference. Please put your hands together for the Honorable Commissioner for the Environment.
Mr. Governor, members of the Lagos State House of Assembly here present, members of the Lagos State Executive Council here present, body of permanent secretary, especially the head of service here present, members of the diplomatic corps present, and put us on the global pedestal, telling the world we are ready to address the issue of water, the issue of hygiene and sanitation. So I welcome you to Lagos.
Thank you very much, Barrister Tuku Wahab, the Honorable Commissioner for Environment and Water.
I'm told I have 10 minutes and I'll do my best. Honorable Governor, Honorable Deputy Governor, Federal Minister, Commissioners, Mrs. Pimpula, Mrs. Fonga, I cannot thank you enough. We are really honored to be here. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I would like to share some words with you about the water sector because this is a key to the Danish society on different levels. Water is one of the most important natural resources, and access to water is essential for a good life. 4 in 10 people in Nigeria do not have clean water close to home, putting them under constant threat from waterborne diseases like cholera. The more our climate changes, the more challenging it's become, as water is also mentioned. Every day, all of our efforts within water technology and the strategy's vision is that the Danish water sector helps solving the world water and climate adaptation problems. And it was set to the doubling of Danish exports in water technologies and services from Danish crowns 20 billion in 2019 to 40 billion in 2030. And the sector has been created in a public-private partnership with various players in the water sector, and that includes companies, utilities, advisors, industry organizations, universities, and the innovation ecosystem. They are actually very, very strong in water and green energy. Kamstrup, they have helped utilities improve drilling while reducing water loss with their solutions.
Danfoss is a leader in pump drives. Their solution have helped conserve energy and ultimately reduce water loss. Grundfos, not the least, the world's largest pump manufacturer, active in Nigeria. With their solution, they've helped also utilities decrease water loss and improve the way they use their energy. And lastly, Sanwo-Olu. It's a smaller company that have over 40 years of experience of manufacturing and supplying customized sludge, dewatering units, recyclers, as well as volume reduction management and sludge disinfection systems. But let me also touch upon some of the financial models. Let me come with 3 examples that work in the water sector. First of all, we have the Investment Fund of Development Countries, IFU. They offer advice and risk capital for commercial projects in developing countries and emerging economies in order to create sustainable social and economic development. IFU also has the option of supporting project development in the early phases if the project is intended to be commercial. Lately, they have been investing in green energy infrastructure companies in West Africa, including Nigeria. Then I want to mention DANIDA, Sustainable Infrastructure Finance. We call it the SIF. The SIF instrument enables the financing of sustainable infrastructure projects in developing countries, including guaranteed payment of contracts that would not take place under market conditions. The SIF has extensive experience in water projects and capital to Nordic green SMEs that wish to scale up on global markets outside the Nordics. The aim is to invest and improve loans for green innovative solutions with international growth potential and high demonstration value. And Nordic companies interested in the Nigerian market can apply for this as well as aid to implementation. Let me just add a few words about the climate change, because this is one that's crucial issues affecting several.
Sanwo-Olu, the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Obafemi Kadiri Hamzat, National Assembly members and State Assembly members that are here present, the Secretary to the State Government of Lagos State, the Head of Service, the Honorable Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, other members of Lagos Water Regulatory Commission is organizing this occasion, members of diplomatic corps and other development partners that are here present, captains of industries here present, our royal fathers, invited guests, my team that came from Federal Ministry of Water Resources and Sanitation. I'm giving an address on a special resource on the birthday of our governor. I say it's a special resource because water that we are discussing today is life. And as many people will say, has no enemy. It is my pleasure and honor to address these esteemed leading experts, policymakers. Lagos State is a city that is so populous and has the replica of Nigeria at large. May I use this opportunity to applaud the organizers of this noble event, the Lagos State Government, Ministry of Environment and Water Resources, Lagos State Water Regulatory Commission. I'm also mindful of other efforts and resources expended. The presence of our governor, the governor of Lagos State, His Excellency Sanwo-Olu, water and sanitation for Lagos State. The Executive Secretary of Lagos State Regulatory Commission for putting this forum together to discuss financing water and sanitation in Lagos State, noting Lagos. As we all know, Lagos stands as one of Africa's most populous and economically vibrant cities. Yet, it grapples with significant challenges in providing adequate clean water and sanitation as a balanced population. The provision of clean water and sanitation is not just a matter of basic human rights, it's also crucial for health, economic development, and social equity. Lagos faces multifaceted challenges in the realm of water and sanitation. Rapid urbanization, inadequate infrastructure, population growth, climate changes are one of the challenges that Lagos State is facing. Many residents rely on informal water resources, leading to waterborne disease and health risks. Sanitation facilities are often inadequate, contributing to environmental pollution and public health hazards. Addressing these challenges requires concerted efforts and innovative financing mechanisms. The challenges we have today can be overcome when we look into the topic of today, which is financing one of the most critical resources, which is water, and its associated sanitation. One effective strategy for financing water and sanitation projects in Lagos is through public-private partnerships, the PPPs. PPPs involve collaboration between the government and the private sector to develop, finance, and operate infrastructure projects. In the context of water and sanitation, public-private partnerships can attract private investment, improve efficiency, and ensure sustainable service delivery. The government can leverage on private sector expertise and capital to upgrade infrastructure and expand coverage to underserved areas. Microfinance initiatives and community-based approaches offer promising avenues for financing water and sanitation projects at the grassroots levels. Microfinance institutions can provide small loans to individual groups and communities to invest in household water and sanitation facilities. Additionally, community-based organizations can mobilize resources and implement low-cost, decentralized solutions tailored to local needs, especially in the areas of operations and maintenance. By empowering communities and fostering ownership, these approaches promote facility and service sustainability and resilience. international development assistance plays a crucial role in financing water and sanitation tools and technical resources to support infrastructure development and capacity building. These resources complement domestic efforts and fill financing gaps, particularly for large-scale projects which have upfront costs. However, it is essential to ensure alignment with national priorities, maximizing efficiency, and promote transparency and accountability in the use of these aids. In addition to traditional financing sources, innovative mechanisms can mobilize funds for water and sanitation projects in Lagos. For example, we have the green bonds that attracts investment for environmentally sustainable work that we have in the country today, which Lagos is experiencing. It's a waterborne disease, and we are calling on all hands to be on deck. We have the program called Clean Nigeria Use the Toilet campaign, which is a program that every citizen, then our finances will have a challenge. So I want to call on all Nigerians to embark and take this campaign seriously. We keep Nigeria clean by using our toilets, by putting together all the sanitary advices given by the relevant bodies, the state governors, these traditional institutions, and different institutions to embrace this so that together our financing mechanisms will be that leverage diverse funding resources and partnership. The public-private partnership, microfinance initiatives, international development assistance, and innovative financing mechanisms can also contribute to achieving sustainable and equitable access to water and sanitation services. However, sources hinge on political will, effective governance, and community engagement. That was where I was talking about the role of the state government, the role of the community, and the role of our development infrastructure. Lagos can create a healthy, more resilient city that fosters inclusive growth and prosperity for all its residents, just as the federal government is doing. Let me use this media to appreciate and give so much thanks to our leading experts, our development partners, our executive governor of Lagos State. I want to thank every person that is here as we sit back and listen attentively to the ideas and methods of financing the most critical sector in life, water and sanitation, as water is life. I thank you all for listening.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Thank you so much, sir. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we will now take the most important part of this address, coming from our dear Governor, the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, on the special day that he was born, and see there is nothing happening. Please put your hands together for Mr. Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. A lot of one important topic and sector that is not only dear to me, but dear to us in Lagos State. So I want to welcome all of you, gentlemen of the press. And so it is a great pleasure to join you, diverse stakeholders, especially water and sanitation sector experts at this 5th Lagos International Water Sanitation and the leadership, also the Ministry of Environment and Water Resources, for the yearly commitment to implementing the second pillar of our economic agenda, which is under health and environment in our Teams Plus agenda. And so as we tackle these complex challenges of maintaining a safe, conducive and livable state, we recognize the unique natural resources that makes Lagos renowned as a city of aquatic splendor. 1/3 of Lagos, by the way, is actually surrounded by water. You know, Lagos is 3,670 square kilometers, and so 1/3 of that is really water. So really, what we have as a space for the over 22-24 million people has been, year on year pushing. Our focus includes regulating the water sector, promoting public-private partnership, which also the Minister also talked about. And we believe this will fill in the gaps and to bolster the operational efficiency of our Lagos State Water Corporation. The Office of Wastewater Management is one of our regulatory agencies and other related agencies in the water sector. And so I believe this conference highlights our collective efforts in fostering partnership. I think Melissa had said that while she was speaking, to foster collaboration, leveraging resources, creating expertise, community participation, very important, and international alliances to achieve better results in water and sanitation sector. Over the last 4 years, this conference has played a key role in the operationalization of the regulatory framework by establishing the Lagos Sanitation and Hygiene, the WASH Steering Committee. We gave a commitment to that and we'll have a steering committee, and improving the coordination between service providers and the regulatory authorities. These achievements, along with valuable local and international interventions, have significantly, in our view, advanced our water and sanitation sector. And I think I have to stop this speech here now. You see that we have increased our spending in this sector. Ourselves and Denmark have continued to collaborate. Mike is not here again, but I know that Mike with us have been with us on this journey for a couple of years. And the minister too, I met yesterday. I was very kind with the words that I've used to also say that it's important, if you also want to succeed, that they succeed with us here in Lagos. And I'm also hoping that the conversation that Rivera, all the way from Malina, but here today, we've all said it's a critical conversation. Water, like Mike said, has no enemy, but it's got a lot of enemy. It's got a lot of enemy because we are all not sincere and serious and true to ourselves.
Excellency.